Hello, hi everyone. Today I'll be talking about carbohydrate for exercise and sports. So here is the list of our group members. So for the context of overview, we'll be talking about introduction to carbohydrates, types of carbohydrates, how does carbohydrate affect athletic performance, carbohydrate type and quantity, and lastly practical tips and food examples. So what is carbohydrate? So carbohydrate is mainly used by our body as an energy source to move our bodies by doing multiple things including daily activities like exercising, walking, and also eating. Chemical structure of carbohydrate is composed of carbon, oxygen, and hydrogen, in which the number of carbon and sugar units, location of carbonyl group, stereochemistry, and molecule configuration plays a role in shaping the kind of carbohydrate formed. Fiber, starches, and sugars are commonly known carbohydrate found in food and drinks. So then what happened to the carbohydrate that we ate? During eating, carbohydrate will be broken down into simple carbohydrate by digestive enzyme and then absorbed into the bloodstream in a form of simple carbohydrate by passive diffusion, facilitated and active transport. Insulin will spike to let your cell take out glucose from the blood as lower the blood sugar level. Glucose will be stored as glycogen in the liver and muscle. During glycogen saturation, it will then causes the body to convert excess glucose to fat. And then we move on to the type of carbohydrates available. Carbohydrates are divided into two groups. That is, first one is simple carbohydrates and the second one is complex carbohydrates. A type of simple carbohydrate is sugar. It is the most basic form of carbohydrate and can be naturally found in fruits, vegetables, and milk. Meanwhile, for complex carbohydrates, it consists of starches and fibers. Starch is made of lots of simple sugars strung together and can naturally be found in potatoes, rice, and peas. Whereas, most fibers cannot be broken down by the body and it helps the body feels full longer. In order to maximize glycogen storage to improve exercise performance, complex carbohydrates is the better choice to consume as they took longer to digest and retain satiety. The following are some examples of complex carbohydrates suitable for exercise from each category. To understand how carbohydrates affect athletic performance, we need to know how energy is produced in the body. So, in primary energy source, carbohydrate is converted to glucose from muscle as the main energy source. Carbohydrate is known to have high energy efficacy, thus provide quick energy through glycolysis by generating ATP in aerobic and anaerobic conditions. The benefit of carbohydrate diet is it supports endurance and high intensity activities. The usual intake is between 6 to 12 gram per kilogram of body weight per day to maintain optimal glycogen level in the body. Second, carbohydrate affect performance through glycogen storage. Carbohydrate is stored in the liver and muscle, and when needed, it will be broken down into glucose during exercise. Usually, athletes improve their endurance performance by doing carbohydrate loading before event to increase their glycogen storage. By consuming exogenous carbohydrates such as energy drink during exercise, it may help provide energy support. It should be noted that this carbohydrate storage is limited. Glycogen storage can be restored by eating high carbohydrate diet between sessions to prolong performance and delays fatigue. Third, carbohydrate can affect the cognitive function. Carbohydrates are mainly used as main energy source for brain and nervous system. During low blood glucose and glycogen levels, it can cause agitation, exhaustion, and distraction, which leads to difficulty to focus on basic performance-related tasks. Lastly, carbohydrate is needed during recovery. Post-exercise carbohydrate intake can promote glycogen recovery and replenishment that is vital for following training sessions. Do you guys know that the carbohydrate timing and quantity can affect your performance level? So, during pre-exercise, the goal is to boost glycogen storage and enhance performance. The quantity of carbohydrate 36 hours before competition is 10 gram per kilogram of body weight. For 3 to 4 hours before exercise, 1 to 4 gram per kilogram of body weight per day or 200 to 350 gram of carbohydrate is needed. During exercise, the goal is to maintain the blood glucose levels and optimize glucose uptake and oxidation. For exercise less than 45 minutes, usually no amounts of carbohydrate is required. Small amounts of carbohydrate is required for 45 to 75 minutes of exercise. For exercise less than 2.5 hours, 30 to 60 grams of carbohydrate per hour is needed, while for exercise more than 2.5 hours requires 60 to 90 grams of carbohydrate per hour. During post-exercise, the goal is to optimize the recovery of muscle glycogen. Quickly after the exercise, 1.5 gram per kilogram of body weight of carbohydrate is needed. After that, every 30 minutes up to 5 hours needs 1.2 kg of body weight of carbohydrate is needed. Then 8 gram per kilogram of body weight of carbohydrate is needed within 24 hours. Here are some practical tips you can do to boost your performance. First of all, avoid fatty carbohydrate before workout. Second, drink plenty of water. Third, eat protein after workout for muscle recovery. Fourth, adjust carbohydrate intake based on intensity of exercise. Fifth, eat more starches before exercise, and lastly, eat more fibers after exercise. Here are some visual food example guide that you can use. First, pre-workout with cereal, yogurt, low-fat milk, juice, and whole grain toast. During workout, you can eat energy bar, whole grain bagel, energy drink, smoothies, and also crackers. And lastly, post-workout, you can eat eggs, low-fat chocolate milk, peanut butter sandwich, rice cakes, and also fresh fruits. So here are the references used during our video. Thanks everyone for watching. I hope you understand the video. That's all for me. Bye!